SIBO Sports Media. How you doing? It's 2:45 p.m. Central, 3:45 Eastern, 12:45 Pacific. And it's all about college football. Level up, level up, level up, level up. All right. SIBO Sports Media. How you doing, guys and girls? I want to let you know we've got breaking news today. Kurt Herbstreit's son from the University of the Ohio State University will be making his commitment known to America. Shout out to Kurt Herbstreit, QB1. Kawabunga. Also, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Indian airline that crashed this morning. One survived so far, but we still got hope. This message brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, zero sugar. Dr. Fansville. I want to let y'all know it's a grand deal to be able to do your own podcast, your own production, and your own bylines. Isn't that just nice? Ain't that right, Rachel Scott? Your dad always said on ESPN, cooling on the other side of the pillar. But I want to talk to you some serious stuff right now. I had an individual, from age 2 up until today, thought they had total control of my life, my money, and my choices. Well, guess what, Martha Joe Andrews, you don't. Your covenant gang of terrorist family members is over. And you will be spending the rest of your life in prison. Making bogus charges with the Department of Human Resources to have my money docked. You didn't think I saw what you was doing? Also, you followed me to every neighborhood, causing chaos, calamity, confusion, combobulation, and distrust. Now the feds are involved. I've been in a mode in motion to stay the hell away from everybody. See, one thing I know, two things for sure. When you accost people's rights and you make sure that they never get anything in life that they would do to them, that means you illegally went into the Akashic records of that individual. And you snatched every opportunity that was due them. And everybody know you did. Why did you give a house away? That wasn't your responsibility. That wasn't your job. I'm not connected to you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, through blood or not. You're a thief. Anthony Bernard Beatty, he did
empty marriages. And on the back end, he stole too. That's a whole family of thieves, pedophiles, rapists, gang stalkers, tax thieves. Because your daughter Barbara said she was going to do taxes. All you got, and when you realize the feds came down on you for something that you don't even have nothing to do with, you don't have bank accounts overseas. And if you do, you're supposed to have access to them. Can I get a witness? See, the U.S. Treasury Department, once you put your TIN or email in, your personal information, your address, and your tax ID number, the feds track you. They know every person you deal with. They know everybody you connected to. So when that hammer come down in federal court, in Hugo Boss Network, you gone, basically. Shout out to Firehouse Station 12 in Montgomery, Alabama. Hooah! I want to let y'all know today, don't by any means necessary trying to take down a person or a family because you broke. The family murder suicide rate in Alabama is off the charts. Now, the life insurance policies are very scrutinized now after COVID-19. When you got a person that will unalive their wife, their children, then themselves, that's a cold, hard way to go. That means y'all can't work. That means y'all facing criminal charges. That means y'all will have life in prison, probably death penalty. Right now, somebody praying over my spirit right now, and it's so disrespectful. I see you. And the ancestors of light and dark are now released to come for you. 7:37 1 o'clock. Also, when you're talking about life insurance policy scams, they murdering their own family because they in a crunch financially. That's the biggest doofus way to make money. It's blood money. Excuse me. Confirmation belch. I want to let you know, stop making people sick intentionally when they're not even sick. Stop poisoning their food and drink. Stop inviting them to places to kill them off. Because you angry, you got a bill you got to pay for. That white man, Martha Joe Andrews, owed $25,000 too. That ain't my issue. That ain't my proclivity. That ain't my responsibility. You still throwing black magic. I return it right back to you. Uno reverse. People, some truth and honesty right here. My whole life, people have been trying to murder me. They have done the most. Threw me down the steps at Smiley Court. I don't know. All I know, I was in a lot of pain. A ritual at age 2 that Martha Joe Andrews was a part of. Age 8, 505 Lincoln Street. I was going to be murdered in a house with another young female and her mother if we didn't fight him off. And he ended up throwing me into the baseboard of the wall that meets the floor of the kitchen. Got a cracked skull. And I was put in the national database that Saturday evening. Every school being bullied. until I joined the football team. No, I first joined the track and field. Bellingraph Junior High School. Ran the mile and was on the quarter, but I got off the quarter and just focused on the mile. 9th grade. Went out for basketball, didn't make basketball. Miss Vaughn made sure of that. Anyway, I played football, track and field. And in between that, worked at Calhoun Foods, worked at Food Fair, Piggly Wiggly, McDonald's, Check-In Deluxe Cab, and was an equipment manager for the track and field team. 10th grade, went to Sidney Lanier High School, was on the rotation quarterback room. That year we had Scott Hancock, Ryan Jenkins, myself, Willie, I forgot Willie's name, but we called him Satellite. Now that's 4 quarterbacks. The 5th one was C.C. Williams. That's 5. I think we had 2 more quarterbacks. So we had 7 deep QB1 room, 10th grade. And of course, spring train, fall camp, got hurt. Blow both my knees out. So I turned to still be in the game as a student of the game, help the equipment managers, the film room, just basically knowing everything about football. But after that tragic ending, I never actually got back onto the field until I got older with Cliff Clark, Alabama Renegades, and blew out my right and left knee. I knew then I could give it up. Why put yourself through so much torture and pain and agony to play football? Yes, we love it, but we also know the attrition and contrition of the game. That means count up the injuries. Count up, is it really worth it? Your mental health, physical health, even paralysis. Is it really worth it? So, Alabama State University, confirmation birth. Coach Larry Watkins and I forged a friendship, became the second in charge of the football team equipment management. And there we began to flourish. When the Southwest Athletic Conference officials come to you personally, congratulate you on running a military operation equipment management, that means something. See, people try to steal my content right now. They don't know copyright infringement acts apply to this live. So what they steal, I can come back and recruit. Isn't that just nice? That's just nice. Learned a lot from retired equipment manager Larry Watkins Sr. on how to run a program. Even Curtis Green, former Hall of Famer Detroit Lions, by way of Pensacola and Alabama State University. On the pros, being an equipment manager, you got to have 4 of each for each player. But coaching, in a sense, brings out the worst in people and also brings out the best in people. But I know at Seabolt Sports Media, I'm always QB1. And to know that any second your dream could be snatched from you is real. So love yourself. Always be real with yourself and truthful, because you never know when your opportunity may hit where you got to shine. Excuse me. But there are witches and warlocks and demons try to hold you up and hold your life up. Get away from them. Energy vampires, get away from them. Energy vamps that want you in, a coffin. Now, these individuals stole my trust fund and been living off of it ever since 18. And now I'm 54. Never received it at 18, never received it at 24, never received it at 36, never received it at 40. Some judges got some explaining to do in Montgomery County to the feds. And I've worked my whole life, even at Ridgecrest Barber and Beauty Shop as a janitor at a gas station. United Fuel and Fuel, Decatur Street. Worked at Krispy Kreme, 16-hour days. Didn't know how I was going to get to work. Didn't know I was coming home, but I got there. And every time you turn around, somebody got my name in a court of law and secret cases that I never knew nothing about. And every time you turn around, why you can't achieve this? Why you can't achieve that? You got all this money. It don't take a rocket science that folks been stealing my stuff. Those times I came to court, I didn't know about them cases. They made sure I didn't know because they are thieves. Everybody who connected to Martha Joe Andrews is thieves. How can you make a case in probate court and a person never get a subpoena, never get a knock on the door from the sheriff's office? It was bogus. But you catch her on the video coming into DH Horror Show with paperwork lying. It's just genius, man. I've been an investigative detective for a long time. I can smell when a lie coming. Be careful of your surroundings, man. People got too much technology and will crop a video on you, and that's not the whole point of the video. They cropped it in order to make somebody's case look better in court. That's all. And keep you broken in poverty. And then they make sure they minions in the matrix make your life a living hell on earth. I'm not worried. I'm happy fall semester coming. Don't forget, get your tickets. Athens State University Fitness Convention. We got to outdo last year, guys and girls. Where them boots at? Where them boots at? Boots on the ground, Fitness Convention. See, they mad, they bothering my spirit. Ain't nobody coming to my house. Ain't nobody looking for me. They said I was dead in the court of law in Montgomery County. 15th Circuit Judicial Court System. Air Base Boulevard or downtown on Lawrence Street, 215. Somebody got some explaining to do to these federal judges in the U.S. Middle District of Alabama and Northern District, Hugo Federal Courthouse. Why am I dead? And I'm yet alive. And this ain't no AI. But my focus is SIBO Sports Media. Protected Business Connections and Protected Security Incorporated. Protected Sports Media Networks. That's my job. Since these women want to know if I got clean money and they laundering my money because you made all these bogus charges to my trust fund and you moved my trust fund offshore. That's a real deal. It's in some country in a CD account that I don't have access to. So when your jackass get mad at me, you fall false charges to bank accounts I have no privy to. Can't even get in them, but my name on them. If I'm the guarantor or not. Now, any DA that's acting district attorney or U.S. attorney, they can always call me. Ain't hard to find, like Coach Deion Sanders say. Ain't hard to find. Not at all. I'm still a student at the State University. Got a 2.5 GPA, institutional and overall. I'm still sound mind, sound body. Just a CEO, certified law enforcement officer, psychic investigator, a federal elections official, a brother, a nephew who loves football, confirmation, ear pop, who makes sure I hype up Keith Sweat from New York with the Keith Sweat radio show on iHeartRadio and Make It Last Forever book sales. I've been doing that ever since I was in high school. I even made a radio call on a tape recorder about iHeartRadio, the Keith Sweat radio show on Magic 97.1 in Montgomery, Alabama. Keith Sweat, the Sweat Hotel, 6 p.m. till midnight on Magic 97.1, Montgomery, Alabama. I'm going to tell you something. Stop trying to take control of my life. When you mind your business, I mind mine, because I mind mine that pays my bills. Y'all been after me to try to unalive me because y'all went and got multiple life insurance policies on my head. Told the judge I was dead and gone. Then turn right around and say, bro, judge on the way yet. The judge want to know where I'm at. Send the damn sheriffs from Montgomery County up to Athens University. They'll know where I'm at. Ain't hard to find, Coach Prime. Ain't hard to find one bit, Coach Carlos. Coach Carlos Sapp ain't hard to find. My main thing is running my QB1 offense. QB1 University, UAB style. What y'all did was had an insurrection to my financial structure, insurrection to my life, and accosted my civil rights. And you don't want to take accountability. You thought it was a game. You have hero syndrome. You have a narcissistic, narcoleptic idealism of trying to keep me hostage. Therefore, you have kidnapped me. When a person don't have free will to have movement to go anywhere and everywhere they need to go, you have kidnapped them. And everybody involved who got a little piece of the pie gonna be indicted. That ain't my saying from SIBO. That's federal law. I can't make it up. I'm gonna tell you something. 97% of elderly abuse that happen in Alabama is to either the kinfolk or their neighborhood. Bottom line. I was proud to serve along with the late D.T. Marshall, retired 88 Ellen Brooks. I was proud to serve because I knew justice would be done. But now, I don't see it coming at all. You got 48 minutes until News 19 with Greg Screws, Lauren Layden, and meteorologist Daniela Doja on today's breaking news, and also the heated race of governor for the new election. And matter of fact, Senator Raphael Warnock, I might take you under consideration of running for governor of Alabama. I'm the better alternative to Coach Tommy Tuberville. Everybody know it. For real. It's fourth down every day in Alabama. Either you go to work or you lay home without no food. It's 4 quarter every day in Alabama. My platform will be totally community, community, community. Community 1, community 2, community 3, community 4. Kick the ball to the Republicans. Community 1, community 2, community 3, community 4. Ball turnover on downs. I'm going to tell you today, stop trying to hinder my life. Stop allowing the devil to use you to destroy anything in my life. Triple confirmation. I built this life with the scraps y'all threw me. And you mad at that. You mad because I'm still able to be relevant at my age. And you're using the abuse of spell work and divination to cloud people's judgment about me. And you hate that I'm a free thinker. The Boulets of Alabama can't control me because I have a personal relationship with the Most High Yamashua daily. If you stop fighting and attacking me, you might find something, you might learn something. Now you're scrambling, having secret means of how to get my money to me. You still going to prison. Wire fraud, bank fraud, embezzlement, telecommunications fraud, theft by deception, terrorism charges, because you terrorized my life my whole life. I wasn't really free, but today I am. Martha Joe, your lies trying to get your nephew, Anthony Bernard Bailey, hooked up in a man-on-man marriage and relationship. That ain't happening with me, Captain. He might as well go on to prison because he's a pedophile, violating orders of the court. And I'm still going to be married to the one who I chose with the Most High divine help. And that's between me and my God. Using church funds for malicious and terrorism acts against its members also are charges. Gang stalking from city to city, that's Fed time. Once you step out your house, get in your car and get on a public street to go do criminal acts is a terrorism charge. Even abuse. I know what Miss Sharon Jenkins went through when they butchered her elbow arm trying to get blood. This is the second time this didn't happen in 3 years. And the person is a practicing nurse. But the hospital got to be responsible because there was something done to the patient that the patient was not ready for, even though this medical situation needed them to have a central line IV in them. Come on, hospital management. Y'all got to be on y'all job. Y'all charging all this hell for these prices for the ER and hospital. Stuff like this ain't supposed to happen. I'm just saying, putting it out there on Front Street since everybody want to know my business. And it ain't no business of theirs because I'm doing what I want to do. And it ain't right. Ain't no amount of spell work, witchcraft, to tutu. Just stop me speaking my truth. To the class action lawsuit that needs to be filed in federal court in Alabama for the indigent, for the military veterans, and for the elderly, for the abuse of hospital staffs, for the bogus homes for veterans who get abused in those homes, to the kids and teenagers are forced to see their parents on massive drug addiction in front of their face in real time. And the D.H. Howard show has no planned opportunity to get that family back together because they're selling these kids off the highest bidder. And if these people got trust funds, why have they not received it? No, because one judge in Limestone County got sentenced for stealing that of it. And if he get out, gonna go back to being a judge. That never happen. This is the kind of atrocities, AG Pamela Bundy, that the citizens of Alabama are putting up with. And we say to you, Pamela Bundy, AG of the United States Federal Government Corporation by way of London, England, when are you going to step foot in Alabama and remedy this? One begs the question that you might as well leave Detective Childre on the case and he become the judge and do the old school method of 13 months out of the year divided by 24, because it's 24 hours in a day, times 7 days a week, minus the amount of money that they stole, equals the years they're going to get. So Y equals Z plus T equals A plus B plus C equals Y plus Z. That's the formula I would use. And I'm going to tell you something. What y'all stole from me, y'all families would never be at peace because you didn't make it right. The 12/12 portal today, 12 June 2025. Got to be more careful. But y'all in the spirit over my spirit right now, defiling my spirit, man. I'm finna get off because I'm finna go in spiritual warfare and take you out. And it will manifest in the 3D when the judge slam the hammer down on you. And my ancestors of light and dark, military ancestors and judicial ancestors are coming for you for doing that. I'm not your cash cow. I'm not your slave. And I damn sure ain't your child. You can play with your mom and daddy, but don't play with me. Fuck around and find out. Also, big shout out, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Derek Cunningham, Sheriff of Montgomery County. He's the real TV deputy dog. And also, President Quentin T. Ross, Alabama State University, Community. Give a big shout out because football season is a major moneymaker on campus. Hope the orange bus is there the whole season. We shall see. But people need to stop playing in my face. You ain't going to get nobody off of their criminal charges by playing in my face. It's a thing in a law called witness tampering and witness intimidation. And I will let the judge know emphatically. See, what you done to me is criminal. And what you did not do was make it right. Every opportunity from high school I was supposed to have, Martha Jo Andrews made sure I didn't get it. People want to know why she's so evil and vindictive when she played the victim all the time very well. She could have been an actress, for all we know. But you worked at Montgomery County bus system 42 years and you broke because you used all the money to stalk my life and use spell work and lie to your daughter. No good person will buy 2 cars in the same month. No, they wouldn't mess their credit up that bad. Also, shout out to retired General Lord God Austin, Hooah, Lieutenant Colonel Brown, Drew Brown III, Hooah, and General A.C. Brown, Hooah. I want to let y'all know When you don't take care of military soldiers and their family, and the calamity hits, they are not so apt to be jolly on the hip to go bring and balance justice. I'm just going to tell you the slap dog truth. See, the warfare you causing right now over my head, I release every archangel in the kingdom of heaven to come for you. You mad because you don't have any success with this platforms, with this business, with this man cave. You made sure that I was in poverty my whole life because you're a thief and you stole my trust fund. Every job you talked about me like a dog behind my back. But the God in me prayed for you and I forgave you. And now the witches and warlocks of light are coming for y'all. You will have no rest for the wicked and the weary. Stop coming for me. Because all I got to do is turn my head to the wall and let death pass. This is Sibo Sports Media Podcast, Green Team Channels. Y'all have a grand hoo-ah evening. Hoo-ah, oil. Even that good old Bama State spirit is good enough for me. How do you do?